Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the podcast. I'm Tanner.
I'm Nick.
And welcome back. Today we're tackling the topic of who is better, Marvel versus DC. We both grew up reading comic books. We read some DC and some Marvel.
Oh, yeah.
But we have our particular favorites in both fields.
Absolutely.
This is going to be a little bit longer video today than probably last week. I think last week was around the 10-15 minute mark.
About 15 minutes.
This can get a very heated debate. We could go on for hours between DC and Marvel, but we're going to try to keep it short and condensed for y'all today. But thanks for coming along.
RenderForce.com.
We're back. So we're tackling DC versus Marvel, or Marvel versus DC. I want to go ahead and jump in here right at the beginning, right off the bat, and say I'm a Marvel fan.
Me personally, I'm a Marvel fan. I feel like Marvel is better than DC. Just I'm into the characters more. But I will say, DC has stronger characters.
Okay.
DC has stronger characters. And you can take Superman, an example. Take Wonder Woman. Take the Justice League. Okay, here, a super nerd for a second. Take the Justice League.
Yeah,
boom, there they are. Take the Avengers.
Okay.
Who do you think's going to win?
Deadpool.
The classic Marvel cinematic.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
I say Avengers, but I mean, there's so many Avengers.
Right, yeah, there's a lot more than just what they put in the movies.
Yeah, if you actually kept up the comics, there have been,
hundreds.
So many. But anyways, I'm talking about the Marvel Cinematic Universe for a second. Take the Avengers, just the very first Avengers. You can put a little poster for it if you want to in here, whatever. Very first Avengers. Put that against the Justice League.
Right.
Hands down, without a doubt, the Justice League is going to kill every single person on there.
Okay.
I can even match them up. You've got the Hulk, right? The Incredible Hulk. Boom. If I was on DC side and I was like, who am I going? Like, if it's a one-on-one, who am I going to put against who? Boom. Hulk, Superman. Hulk gone. Hulk gone. I think Batman would even be able to top Iron Man if given enough time preparation. See, that's another thing.
See, I would have.
That's another thing.
I would have put Batman up against like Captain America.
Really? No, I wouldn't have done that. I put Wonder Woman against
That's
Captain
what
America.
I would have done.
I put Wonder Woman. No, I put Wonder Woman against Thor. Think about that for a second. That'd be a fight.
You know, Thor's now a Disney princess. Because in the new Marvel comic line, Thor is now Mjolnir went to a girl, so Thor is now a girl.
You mean Mjolnir?
Mjolnir, yeah.
Mjolnir?
Bought or was
Can you say Mjolnir?
No, I can't. I can't.
Can you say Mjolnir?
So then Disney bought out Marvel.
Oh.
So if Thor is now a girl and owned by Disney, Thor is a princess.
It's a Disney princess.
To Disney.
Wow.
Isn't that crazy? Anyways.
That's true, man.
Yeah.
That's true.
But
I was going to talk about the whole Disney buying monopoly thing later, but anyways. So oh God, we're going to run through time. So you're
so
right.
fast.
So fast.
Yeah.
But anyways, I personally feel that I like the Marvel characters a lot more than the DC characters, but I believe that the DC universe, if the two universes collided, I do feel, because a lot of the characters are very similar.
Oh, yeah, they're very similar.
But I do feel that DC would probably prevel over Marvel. With the exception of a few people like Deadpool, for example. He's the anomaly, though.
I disagree with that. And there's a few reasons. Well, I've never been a fan of Superman, for one. He's an alien that come to Earth, and he's got all these powers and stuff, and it's amazing. And you throw a little green rock at him, and he goes, no. And he's all weak. Or you take him away from the sun, and he's all weak.
Unless there's a different sun.
No. Like, if you were to take him underground and keep him away from the sun for a long amount of time, he would lose his power.
He's like a plant.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
The sun,
so, I've never been a fan of, I have my favorites in DC and in Marvel, and I think that we should say who our favorites are.
Oh, yeah, we'll talk about that in a minute.
But
I was just saying, if you say DC or Marvel, I prefer Marvel, but I feel like DC...
See, I think that Marvel would win. And that's not going off of, the cinematic, I'm going from comics, I think that the diversity that's in Marvel, because I wouldn't put Superman up against the Hulk. I would put Superman up against Captain Marvel. Because Captain Marvel is
I said the Avengers from the original movie.
Right, you're talking about the cinematic universe, which is the movies that they've come out with.
The reason why I said that, I am familiar.
The next one has Captain Marvel in it.
Let's chill for a second. Let's chill for a
second. Spoiler alert!
Everybody calm down for a minute. What I was going to say, though, is because the Justice League also grows.
Right.
There's been other
massive.
people in the Justice League,
right.
other than the people. I ain't got time. I could name them all, but I ain't got time. But anyways, what I was getting at then, if you took the original from the movies, because if you want to go into the comic books, you say, well, in this one they did this one.
Right.
And this one, it was this guy, he technically founded it. No, what I'm getting at is, if you took the movies, movie The Justice League and the movie The Avengers, first,
right.
Justice League would win. Just because two of their people are so OP, mainly being Superman,
is almost unbeatable.
Is insane. Just absolutely ridiculous how powerful he is. He could just probably about beat the Avengers by himself, which is it's stupid.
Right.
So that's one of the things I don't really like, because I watch a DC movie and I'm like, they could just call Superman.
Okay.
The Joker's got a pop. You could just call Superman.
Okay, so
let him fly up to the sun for about an hour. Because he gets that supercharge, and he would just run apparently go through the atoms of everything. Only grab that one person's heart, pull it out, and go. Hey,
done.
Hey, at least with Marvel, it's tempting because some of the villains in Marvel are actually more powerful than the heroes, and the heroes actually have to focus to overcome.
I was going to say that. Marvel, their villains are so much better than DC's villains. DC's villains are horrible. They're horrible. Doomsday is like the big bad.
I was actually, I wish you wouldn't went there, because I was actually going to say that DC had better villains.
They don't.
Okay, this is what I was getting at.
Slade is the only awesome bad one. I'm sorry, the Joker.
I'll say the Joker.
The Joker is the most iconic villain ever. I will give him that.
Okay, we want to talk about our favorites too. This is going to be all over the place. We're
Oh yes. Okay. Well, let's jump into that.
Okay.
Who's your favorite?
Okay, my favorite when it comes to DC, or do you want to go Marvel first?
Okay, so let's go DC.
DC.
Let's go heroes and then villains, and then Marvel hero and villain.
My favorite hero in the DC world.
It's so hard.
No, I know who he is. It's Beast Boy.
Beast Boy, really?
And everybody's like, what? Beast Boy? Who's that? Like,
Beast Boy's a badass.
He was. I mean, think about it for a second.
I hate the new animated.
Not getting into that.
The original one was good.
The one we grew up with. I haven't seen this new one. I've heard that it's terrible.
The new one's so bad.
But the one we grew up with was really good. It made me a Beast Boy fan. I started looking into it, and you could be like, well, he's powerful against Superman. Well, the whole point I'm gonna make with that is there was that funny video that went around after the Avengers movie. When they were fighting Thanos. We need to put a thing in here about spoiler alerts, because we're going to ruin everything. If you've never seen a movie or done anything, we're about to ruin the whole thing for you.
If they haven't seen it by now,
it was like Ant-Man could just fly inside Thanos' head and turn big, and it would have killed him. It's so brilliant. And I'm like, really? Because that's the argument I've been making for Beast Boy for years. For years. He can turn into any animal.
He can turn into anything.
Anything.
Yeah.
Which means he can go microscopic if he wanted to.
Yeah.
Work his way. Take 6 days.
Yeah.
Crawl into your ear. You're asleep at night. Besides,
turn into an elephant.
Blue whale.
Yeah.
Just your head just explode.
Yeah.
You know, what's a blue whale? 80,000
huge
tons laying on top of you. Are you kidding me? How do you fight that? And it's also shown he can go to prehistoric animals.
Yeah.
You thought Jurassic Park was fucking scary? Okay? Try fighting a guy that can turn into a velociraptor, and then you're like, oh, I got the upper hand on you, then to a T-Rex.
Yeah.
Think about that. And then you really got him cornered? An ant. Effing ant.
Gone.
Little flyaway ant.
Yeah.
He needs to go smaller than he can.
No, I mean,
so my favorite hero, without a doubt, is Beast Boy. He's funny.
Right.
He's got his own charisma about him. Beast Boy is my favorite hero. Villain. Deathstroke.
Absolutely.
Deathstroke is oh my god, which is a lot of people are gonna be like, he's just a Titans fanboy, because you know Deathstroke actually came to the comic books as a villain of the Titans. Beginning with, then he later went to Batman and the whole thing. So what's yours from DC?
Okay, so I was gonna say Deathstroke, but I don't want to like. I don't want to just cop out
Then
and get
say
the
your
same
number.
one.
Okay, you can agree with me, but
Okay,
this is my number 2.
My favorite.
Because we probably have the same number 2 villain. We probably do.
My favorite in the DC universe. Man, this is hard.
Isn't it?
This is really hard.
Isn't it?
Would more than likely be Raven.
Raven.
I love Raven.
Dude, she's strong.
She is
both
badass.
We
She's
both
the
picked
daughter of a
Titans.
demon. She can summon stuff. Like, she's amazing. She can turn into stuff. She's
It's
awesome.
interesting. We both picked Titans.
Yeah.
Out of the whole universe.
Yeah. So now
Both
if
picked Titans.
I want to say Deathstroke. I want to say
It's
Deathstroke.
okay to say you agree. You can say I agree with you. That's my number 1, but this is my number 2.
Right. My number 2 would have to be like, God, it's hard. Like I put most of DC's on like the exact same level. They're all like, I like you, but I like you all equally. I don't like one more than the other one. Like on Marvel, I'm like, you're here.
Yeah, I've got
I
that
love
on Marvel too.
all of them
I've
differently.
got that on Marvel
DC,
too.
I'm like, I love all of you. Like, I love Harley. I love the Joker. I love Bane, and he's like almost irrelevant.
I will say this: Batman has the best villains.
Yeah, absolutely.
In Batman's world, I feel like the villains are better than the hero.
Joker is the most iconic villain ever. Ever.
Which form of Joker do you prefer? Do you prefer like the anarchist? Do you prefer like the calculated criminal? The funny Joker? I mean, you if you want to, let's use the movies. That's what most. I don't know. We can go comics, but most people. I'll be honest with you, dude. I believe our audience is going to be more for.
Most of them have seen the movies.
If we get requests, we'll go comic book. But for now, let's just stick with movies. That's more known.
Right.
But anyways, so which Joker do you prefer?
Out of all the movies.
All the movies. I'm talking.
Okay. Heath Ledger from The Dark Knight. And it was The Dark Knight Rises, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Or was it The Dark Knight? See, I like Marvel. I don't even like DC. I'm getting these movies all whacked
Okay,
up.
well, let's go in, though. Man, what are we doing?
Let's go to Marvel.
Okay, well, first, you didn't say... So, what is your favorite hero and what is your favorite villain?
Raven.
Raven.
And then villain would be hard. It would more than likely either be Slade, which is Deathstroke.
My pick.
Or the Joker.
Or the Joker.
We're going to go with the Joker.
There's no shame with the Joker. There's no shame with the Joker.
Okay.
All right, so now you want to go into... I went first with
Marvel.
DC. Go to Marvel.
Oh! Marvel, there's so many good ones.
You know, I was actually going to say from number 2 as my favorite in DC. Do you know who Red Hood is?
Yes.
The new one.
Yeah.
Jason Todd, I believe, was the guy. He was murdered by the Joker. Comes back to life.
Yeah.
2 guns, blowing people.
Yeah.
Dude,
Red Hood's a badass.
He's sick.
Yeah.
That's awesome. But anyways, we're off of conserve time. We're off of DC. Let's jump to Marvel.
Yeah, we're at.
We really should.
We're at 14 minutes, and
Oh my gosh,
we're not even close.
It's gonna be a 30-minute video. Anyways, go ahead.
Okay, so Marvel.
The Marvel.
Yeah, the Marvel. Okay, I want to go ahead and elaborate. I'm not like jumping on a bandwagon. I've been a fanboy for a long time.
I can second this. I know who you're about to say, and I can mention. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and just. No, I don't care if you don't believe us or not, but I swear to everything this is true. I did not know who this character was, and Tanner told me. Tanner's favorite superhero. I'd never heard of him. Tanner's like, I like this guy. He's cool. You need to check him out. I was like, okay, whatever. 2 years after Tanner told me that, a video game released with him in it. So go ahead, Tanner. But anyways, I'm just taking Tanner's side here. That he swears to you. I swear to you, he liked him before he was popular.
See, I have to say that because now that the movie is out, everyone is a fanboy of him. But Deadpool. Deadpool is amazing. I grew up reading the comic books. I have the first issue and the second issue. And like, I'm a huge fan of Deadpool. Following Deadpool, because I feel like that's kind of a cop-out, because now everybody's going to be like, of course you said Deadpool, which Deadpool is my favorite. Second in command is Gambit.
Gambit.
See,
I was gonna.
He's got a soft spot in my heart. Love Gambit.
I feel you. See, I was going to say X-Men could be its own whole category.
Oh, it can. No. Now, when I say Gambit, do not watch the Wolverine movie and then think that is Gambit.
What, do you want to watch the Wolverine movie?
That is not
say,
Gambit.
Look, Deadpool was in the Wolverine movie.
Yeah, exactly. The Wolverine movie fucked up Deadpool. It fucked up Gambit. It messed up everything.
But we got Hugh Jackman.
Hugh Jackman, I love you. I love Hugh Jackman. He did such a good job as Wolverine.
Dude, I would give anything if he would come back for X-Force and be like, I'll do Wolverine. I'm not doing a solo movie ever again, but just in this one X-Force movie, or maybe 2 or 3
Just
of them,
to
just
Yes.
in Ryan Reynolds' X-Force movie where he's Deadpool, I will be Wolverine. Dude, I would probably cry.
Yeah.
I would weep.
It would be amazing. I would love for that to happen.
Probably see it twice. I'd probably see the movie twice.
Oh, yes.
But it ended on Logan, though.
Yeah.
And
that was the thing. Hugh Jackman said that the only way he would come back and do a Wolverine movie
laid the
is
character to rest.
if they killed him. So, they're actually looking for a younger person to play Wolverine.
I've heard Hugh Jackman's actually helping them. He's
Yeah.
going to be he's going to help pick.
Yeah.
Which is big, don't get me wrong, but
oh, God. So
dude, we're way running out of
I
time.
know.
This was too big of a subject.
Deadpool.
What have you done?
And then Gambit. Gambit was one of the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse at one
true.
time. Gambit's amazing.
It's true.
Villain.
But the movie.
Right,
he wasn't in the movie.
Forget the movie. Villain.
This one we're going to be like, we're going to talk about the movies, and we start talking about our characters. So just ignore the movie. Ignore it.
Villains on the Marvel side.
Are we giving 2 this time?
No, I'm just going to do
No,
one.
we can give 2. I can easily come up with 2.
Carnage is actually my absolute most favorite villain in the Marvel cinematic, or in the Marvel universe.
The rapist serial killer.
He was a serial killer.
Country redneck. Oh, he's a rapist too.
His name was Cletus Cassidy.
And when Eddie Brock broke out of prison, some of the little symbiotes broke off,
It
tore
got
off
stuck.
of him.
It got
and
stuck on the wall.
And no, it went to the cell next to him.
Whenever he busted out of
he
prison.
busted out and like a rebar ripped it.
It ripped it and was stuck on the wall, and it climbed over and got onto Cletus Cassidy.
Who was
Cletus
in solitary
Cassidy
confinement for killing his cellmate, the way I've heard. I haven't read the comics the way I've heard, and it got on him, and he was like covered in blood or something already, and that's where the red came from. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong.
Cletus
Cassidy
bad guy. Was so crazy that when the symbiote got on him, it drove the symbiote insane. That's why his voice is all high-pitched and everything, and he's all crazy, because it drove the symbiote insane.
I know, dude, we're going to run out. We just might we'll make this one a 45-minute video. We're going to have to part 2 it.
Well,
I hate to do it. We're going to have to part 2 it, but I'm going to say real quick, it's funny that those are your 2 favorite, because your favorite hero and your favorite villain actually went against each other in a comic.
Yeah, they did.
Deadpool kills Carnage.
Yeah.
I don't think he... Well, he did. No, he didn't. He didn't kill Carnage.
He ended up getting Deadpool got the symbiote on him.
Yeah, well, no, he got like 4 different symbiotes on him.
Yeah. I've gotten like 3 phone calls during this.
Yeah, I know.
What about you? Go ahead with the Marvel side.
Okay. Marvel heroes. I've got so many that I like. Dude, I've got so many I like. I can't.
It's so hard, especially whenever you start going, this is my favorite.
I can name 4 of my top, I can actually name 5.
I know, yeah. Easily.
And in no particular order. I mean, I hate to do this. You're like, I'm just going to give 10. Okay. Iron Man. Doctor Strange.
Good one.
Ant-Man. Captain America. And Punisher.
Oh, love the Punisher. He's bad.
I mean, I'm like people are like, well, does he really watch this stuff? No, those are seriously, and it's hard to pick between.
It is.
Like those. That's why every time there's like a Marvel game, like on the phone or something like that, they're like, well, you can put your favorite characters in. I'm like,
right.
I've got like 7.
Yeah.
I've yet to play a game that gives me 7 characters. Right. Let me know when they get one. They should really just do that. But anyways, so yeah, I've got so many, and even with the villains though. That is difficult.
That's almost harder than DC to choose on the Marvel side.
Villains. I know definitely one is going to be Venom.
Love Venom.
Venom is amazing.
I'm so excited for the new movie.
Yeah.
I hope they do.
It's stupid. I wish they would have really. I know it was in the making before the deal went through. I wish they would just put it in this Marvel Cinematic Universe.
It's not a Marvel movie. It's in association with Marvel, and it pisses me off so bad because
that's like somebody saying I'm going to put $20 in your bank account after I take out 10.
Exactly. Yeah.
Or I'm going to charge you 15 to put this 20 in your bank.
Yeah.
What? Really? Why? I'm getting a good movie, but really, I mean, why do you have to do that?
It could have. It's going to be good, but it could have been great.
Because with the new Spider-Man and Peter Parker, imagine him trying to deal with Venom. Yes. Imagine him trying to deal with Venom.
Especially since, like,
Oh my
I have
gosh.
the first comic where, like, Spider-Man gets the symbiote and brings it to Earth. I have that comic.
have that
Yeah.
comic?
And so that was actually given to me. But
Right, you can hold on to
anyways,
that thing.
so, like, Spider-Man got the symbiote before Eddie Brock did.
Mm-hmm.
But in this movie, Eddie Brock
got it.
gets the symbiote.
They love to change things.
And the symbiote, it now is going to have, like, the Spider-Man powers, but has never been associated
then
with
how
Spider-Man.
did he get the Spider-Man powers if he was never on Spider-Man? He just, like, watched Spider-Man on the news, like, oh, that looks cool, I'll start doing that.
I don't know how they're going
That's
to
stupid.
incorporate that.
That's stupid. He got Spider-Man's power because the symbiote got on him.
Right.
Like, basically, like, copied his DNA. There's probably somebody out there that was like, well, technically, he didn't. He
Oh, no,
like,
there
copied
will
his
be.
DNA,
There will be.
And then, like, jumped off of him and, like, it took his powers.
Yeah.
With him. And,
So I want to go ahead and say that this podcast is going to be edited down on YouTube. So it's going to be a shorter video on YouTube. And if you want to see the entire episode, go check it out on our podcast where the entire episode will be located.
Anchor app.
Yes, on the Anchor app.
Yeah, that's going to be where you hear the whole thing. Because I hate to say it, dude, for the YouTube audience, we're gonna have to cut it here and do a part 2. So if you guys are enjoying this conversation, and we're so much we want to say, but we're hesitant. We're like, oh, we're trying to keep an eye on time. We're trying to keep an eye on time. So we've introduced a lot to you. We've talked about our favorite heroes, our favorite villains. I discussed how I feel that DC would run over Marvel if the two worlds actually combine. We'll talk about that. So if you're interested in this, and this is something that you enjoy, and you're nerding out with this a little bit, in part 2, me and Tanner will go in depth of why these are our favorite characters, how we feel about these characters, and if the two worlds really did fight, who would win?
Thanks for coming along, guys. Think about liking, commenting, and subscribing on YouTube. And check out our podcast for the full episode. It's posted every Monday at 8 a.m.
Yep.
Thanks for coming along.